Welcome to the show, ladies and gents. We're here. We talk about wrestling.
Charlotte beat me. I put you in a neck brace before. I have no problem doing it again.
You haven't seen it, honey. I was.
Oh, bitch! No, the fuck y'all did that! So much balls. What happened? There's too much balls on that rash. Too many red balls. Look at all these balls. Look at this. Damn! Oh, Jesus! We are witnessing child abuse on TV, Lord. Oh, have mercy. Now, watch your mouth when you talking to me, ho. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. You ain't getting nothing. You don't get nothing. You either earn it or you don't. You pasty bitch. That ain't how this works. Uh-oh, hit it with a zigzag. Let's go, baby. Let's go, dog. Let's go. I'm fucks with it. We sick of your shit.
Hey, girl, hey. Life, relationships, pop culture.
Well, go ahead. I'm listening. And he'll be looking at me. He will be looking at me and he will go to sleep. He will go to sleep. Look at me in my face. I'm talking to you.
We talk about it all, baby. So, y'all ready? I know y'all ready. Because it's showtime. And that's on the ancestors, baby.
What's your one-sentence response when someone says to you, "Don't you know wrestling's fake?"
I usually have two responses to this, but yeah, I'm going to give you both because I can. I usually describe it as one, as a soap opera. There's always some backbiting, evil, truly despicable, despised character. And then there's the hero, the one who, or the anti-hero, the one that is unconventionally a hero. And then you have these two entities fighting it out to prove which side is numero uno, or you have a situation where you've got two of the best fighting, backbiting. You get nastiness, you get ugly ass storylines where people are talking about your personal business, talk about your child support, honey, talk about how you play second fiddle to your wife. Child, is a soap opera and I am here for it all. The best aspect of a soap opera is what? When they finally get to the fighting. Because you know how you're watching telenovela and the two women is fighting over a man. And then all of a sudden, the girl slaps the other woman. And then they start having that slap fest where they backfighting. And then somebody falls off a cliff and you like, she dead. But then she come back. We just don't get to kill it. We don't get that. We don't get that. We get I Quit matches and Buried Alive matches, and we get Hell in a Cell, and we get Fight Pit matches, and we get Elimination Chamber matches, babe. Like we get the fun. We do. We get the fun part. I watch it also because of that. Y'all see that? That's LA Knight. He fought. And this right here, this man, his name is Oro Mensah. Yeah, he's on NXT. He also fine. And this one right here, this is Carmelo Hayes. He cute. So I watch it because of that. I also watch it because of Drew. This is Drew McIntyre, former WWE champion. Fine white man. Fine. Okay. That right there, that's Roman Reigns, babe. That's Roman. Okay. He currently is the WWE champion, WWE Universal champion. He a double champ, honey. Leader of the bloodline, tribal chief. Okay. As they call him. Fine. Another reason why I watch. This right here, Montez Ford, Bianca Belair's husband, former tag team champion for the WWE. Most definitely a very attractive man. Definitely watch it because he's fine. And because he's a great athlete, but he fine. Definitely watch. And this right here, this is Bianca Belair. Okay. Raw Women's Champion, okay? Been on top for the last 3 years. It's always going to be support black women with me, okay? But when somebody tell me that wrestling is fake, I just show them a bunch of pictures of these people. I'd be like, girl, you missing it. All right. Well, I hope everybody's doing well. We got a little bit to talk about. Just a little bit. The PWI list, we talk about that. And we got a little debate because it sparked quite the controversy on Instagram. So we're going to have that conversation over here. So let's start off with the big thing first. Let's start off with the top 10 of the PWI Women's 150. If you don't know what PWI is, it's the Pro Wrestling Insider. And they have a list that comes out annually for both the men and the women. And they actually have a list exclusively for the women. This list includes 150 of the top female wrestlers worldwide. And this year, Stardom was at the top of the list, taking over about 3 of the slots in regards to the top 10. Everything else was spread out pretty even amongst the companies, with the exception of Impact, which was a little weird. But it definitely was. And I have some thoughts, but I'm going to let you guys see the top 10. All right, ladies and gents, this is the PWI 150. Here's the ranking and evaluation period. Taya Valkyrie comes in at number 10. Starlight Kid comes in at number 9. Charlotte Flair ranks in at number 8. Saya comes in at number 7. Jordan Grace lands in at number 6. Jade Cargill takes the number 5. Becky Lynch swoops in at number 4. Thunder Rosa takes number 3. And our girl Bianca Belair is in at number 2. And Security takes number 1. Well, ladies and gents, that was your top 10. Okay, Bianca Belair came in at number 2. A lot of people were not happy about that. Quite frankly, I think that it is perfectly okay that she came in at number 2. And I do have a sentiment that I feel like a lot of people just felt like because she is a part of the E and she's the Raw Women's Champion, she has been for 200 plus days, that she somehow, hold on a second. That she somehow, got stiffed on being number 1, and I don't think so. The criteria for the PWI is set, and in this case, in this particular list, they did abide by the criteria when it comes to the top 10. The criteria is, let me pull it up so I can read it off correctly. The ranking criteria is in-ring achievement, influence, technical ability, activity, minimum 10 matches or 6 months, and breadth or quality of competition. So in Bianca's case, she met all the qualifications to be number 1, but I think what edged out on Sayuri's side was her technical ability and her breadth of competition, the depth of her competition that she was competing against. In Bianca's case, it wavered depending on who she was going up against. That may not have been the case for Sayuri. So I think that is what edged Sayuri out over Bianca Belair. But Bianca being at number 2 is okay. It's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean she's not good enough. It doesn't mean she's not being recognized for what she has done over the last year. It just means that someone edged out over her. That's all. Just a little bit. Bianca is not at number 2 is a great ranking based on that criteria they have. I ain't mad at it. I'm happy about her placement. She's still winning, still proud of her. So yeah, the Stardom girls edged out were very prevalent on this list, with Security making it out at number 1. Bianca is number 2. If you didn't see earlier, Thunder Rosa is number 3. Lynch is number 4. Becky Lynch is number 4. Jade Cargill is number 5. Jordan Grace is number 6, which I thought was interesting. I thought that was interesting. I mean, I understand that Jordan Grace has been champion for a little while, but let me look back at their. Let me see when she was champion. Bitch, okay. Let's go to her Wikipedia. All right, so let's look at championships, because that's where I feel like Deonna Purrazzo kind of got stiffed a little bit. So Deonna was Impact Knockouts champion 2 times. Let me see. Yeah, Deonna Purrazzo was Impact Knockouts champions twice. They only have the days combined that she was champion. Gail Kim is the longest reigning champion over everybody. She's had a total of 7 reigns, combined reigns. So for Deonna, let's go to her Impact thing. Okay, so Deonna got the title in November of 2020. She dropped it in October of 2021. She almost had it for a year. Almost. So she had the title around the time that they, were doing their criteria. I feel like they could have gave I feel like they could have gave Deonna a little bit more than what they gave her. She's not in the top 10, but they could have gave her better than that. It's just my personal opinion. Oh yeah, and I have to show you guys something because y'all are gonna flip, okay? Because I thought that was fake, but it is not. It is not fake at all. Oh shit! Hold tight, y'all. Hold tight. I'm gonna mute for a minute so this doesn't backfire. So just hold on. All right. Sorry about that. I had to try to get this picture uploaded. All right. So everybody in the comments was pretty solid about the list. But let me go to some of the other comments. I'm gonna have to go check out some matches from this series. Number 1. 2 is better than anything lower. If she was literally any lower, the internet would be on fire. Well, they're on fire now, so I'll just eat the chicken and rice downstairs. Sure. Yeah. Whoever wrote Naomi's section tried to be petty boots a little. But Naomi got a key out of it. They was being petty with a lot of people, to be honest with you. They was real petty with Taya Valkyries. Taya Valkyrie has multiple belts. Currently, is still holding a title, and has been collecting belts for a very long time. And the only accomplishment they can come up with to put in her bio was that she had a side hustle of her clothing line. And I was just like, I feel like y'all being real disrespectful, but you know what? I'm gonna let y'all have it because if it was me, I'd cuss y'all ass the fuck out. But it ain't none of my business, child. Anyways, congratulations to the top 10 girls and everybody that made the list. There were some people that were not on the list. Nyla Rose did not make the list. An indie tag team called the Renegade Twins did not make the list. So there was some things going on, a little shifty. It was a little shifty. We're like, oh my God. So y'all remember Seth tweeted out this photo of his hair, right? And everybody thought it was fake. They was like, that's not really his hair. That could never be his hair. Well, it seems like that is his hair. It's giving very much Interview with a Vampire. It's giving very much Louis. Okay? It's giving very much Lestat, sir. Okay? I don't like it. It washes him out. And it just makes him look even more pale and weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know what he's doing or what he plans on doing to it, but this ain't it. I don't like it. He need to put a black rinse in there today. Okay? Because it is not cute. It is not cute. It's not becoming. But if Becky like it, I love it. But child, I don't like it. I don't like it. The Renegade Twins have been everywhere. How they not make it? Babe, Nyla Rose wasn't on the list and the Renegade Twins were not on the list. I don't know. Now he have a midlife crisis. No. I can't believe he looked like that at a wedding. Oh, yeah, he did, babes. He definitely did. There's another picture of them that Alexa shared in the group chat, and his hair is blonde in that picture as well. So the blonde is real, honey. You could have done a slick man bun. He could have. He could have slicked his hair back, but he was given very much vampire, not beauty shop antagonist. He was like, you can go back to that rib shack you call a shop, bitch. Then they cut his shit off. Right. Somebody say cut. But yes, y'all, Seth has gone blonde, loves. It's not pretty. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But it's not my hair, so I don't have to wear it. And it's not my man, so I don't have to look at him. Yeah? So the only thing I have to do is turn off my TV when it comes on the screen, and I'll be happy. Yeah? Okay. Great. Amazing. He said it's giving eating cold pizza on the couch. Ooh. That's broke frat boy status. I don't like that. That's better than the time Braun showed up in a pink tank top. At least he was dressed. He was dressed, but you know, Troy always gets him together when he get ready to leave. He leave, and the first thing he do is call Troy. Hey man, got a wedding. I need you to hook me up. He gets the wedding. He gets his clothes. Simple. Because he don't know nothing about fashion. He don't know nothing about that. But I'm sure he learned a lot from Troy. Anywhoosies, let's get into the nitty gritty where all of the mess came from, okay? So a few days ago, I posted on my page from WrestleLabia, and a couple of podcast people retweeted it. Shout out to Off the Ropes podcast and Public Enemies podcast. They're on Twitter. It's hilarious. But I posed the question on my Instagram to see what the peoples was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see it. And I got 34 comments. So it was pretty, it was a lot going on. The question was asked, who is the most overrated wrestler ever? Overrated wrestler ever. Not just of our time, past, present, or future. It was ever. We got a lot of comments. Some of them are repeats. Others just sound like some hating ass bitches. But, you know, Charlotte. If she's here, she'll text me. Non-sufficient funds for what? I know mommy did something on my fucking account. Hold on, y'all. Hold on a second.
Damn right we take turns being wrong. I get real accountable when I'm alone. I get real about it all when I'm alone. It's so crazy missing you back it on. Now Julio made me Fulvio, and I might hit your phone up with that ba-ba-ba. Missing my da-da-da, missing that all of this love is toxic. All of this love is toxic. All these kisses and hugs and toxic. You a damn drug, toxic.
If you don't wanna see me, if you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me, baby? But look at where I ended up. I'm okay.
Anyways. What do you want, Logan? Stop looking away from me. I can't hear you. What do you want? If she's here, I will text. She's going to text me. I will tell you when it's time for you to go outside. Got it? She's not going to pull up and then not tell me that she's here. So just wait. Okay? He saw Thick Thor's hairstyle and said, hell no, that shit is not attractive. Well, the clothes are wearing him. Goldberg. Everybody says Goldberg. Jesus. I don't know if I can comment because I haven't been in the game that long. That's not the point of the conversation, but if you don't want to comment, that's totally on you. Hello. Roman, most definitely overrated. Okay. CM Punk and Hulk Hogan. That's fair. Has anyone said Daniel Bryan or will Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson? No, actually. I agree. Well, on Instagram, the conversation was real ugly. It was real. It was real ugly. Let me see if I can go back to the post. The girls and the guys was on here going next. Okay. Some of them said currently CM Punk. Oh, somebody said Bailey. Britt Baker, Tay Conti and her husband, Hulk Hogan, AJ and Punk because they were both good on the mic, but people overhyped their wrestling skills too much. Hogan, CM Punk, Hulk Hogan and Roman. I know I'm gonna get hate, but John Cena, he had great mic work. But if you've seen one Cena match, you've seen them all. Same 5 moves of doom. He buried a lot of good wrestlers. No depth to his character. He never turned heel. I can go on. I disagree with him burying wrestlers. Honestly, he very well could have buried The Miz, but he did not. He put him over. He put a lot of people over. I don't recall him burying anybody. So I disagree with that wholeheartedly. CM Punk, Charlotte Flair. This sparked a massive conversation. So apparently, Charlotte Flair is overhyped because there's people who are capable and on Charlotte's level, and they don't receive the same opportunities she gets because of her last name. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I think that's not true at all. I do believe that there are a lot of people on Charlotte's level, Sasha, namely Naomi being one of them. I do think that there are a lot of people on her level that can compete the way that she competes in terms of providing you with high quality feuds, big matches, as long as they're built up to get there. And I think WWE's thing is they rely a lot on their star power. Charlotte got far with her dad's name, but if she was garbage, she would have washed out just like DiBiase did. So, like, y'all got to give her more respect than that. It's always a default to say that she's where she is because of her dad's name and because of her dad, but never does anybody ever say, with the exception of a few. So if you're included in the few, then, relax. That she basically she's nothing but, like, she's just a Flair, so she gets whatever she wants. The reality is she still has to perform in order to be able to be at the top of the mountain. If this was all about nepotism and just simply Charlotte getting everything that she wants and not being able to hold her own in a ring against some of the top performers in the world, in and outside of the WWE, then we'd be having a different conversation. Your reliance on the fact that she is just a kid relying on her father's last name is very, very fucked up, because you don't have that same attitude towards Randy Orton. You don't have that same flack towards Orton or anybody else who relies on their parents' legacy while they're in the WWE or in any wrestling world at all. Like, you don't say that about Brian Pillman. You don't say that about Pillman Jr. You let him be the guy. He's able to do what he wants. He's able to move and shake how he pleases. He does not get bogged down by that kind of disrespect. And that's why I'm like, I disagree with that. Because if she was trash, then I could be like, yeah, that's true. Charlotte's one of the best wrestlers in that company, male or female. And that's not me blowing smoke. That's just the fucking truth. You can name 5-star matches with her. Gallows and Anderson, I disagree. I don't think they're overrated. Gallows and Anderson are a very, very good tag team. They wrestle very well. I think they're great. I don't think they're overrated at all. Stone Cold. It depends on how you assess him. If you're talking about overall skill and technical ability, then yeah, he'd be overrated. But if we're talking about character and being a star, no, he most definitely isn't. The last name reasoning is so late. It very much is. I have to just disagree with Charlotte because there's a difference between overrated and overexposed. I have to agree. Not you find to say Charlotte, but stopped yourself. Because Sasha was not the person I was talking about. So I stopped. My intention was to bring up Naomi, not Sasha Banks, because we're already aware that Sasha Banks is on Charlotte's level. A lot of people don't agree that Naomi is on Charlotte's level or even Sasha's level at that point. So that's why I switched from Sasha to Naomi. Do the same people who say Charlotte gets by her on her last name see that her father is literally killing the legacy he already built? I don't think that matters when it comes to this argument. I don't agree with that either. Last name or not, Charlotte still got her shit through the mud and have proven she can hang. Charlotte proves she can work. Just because their faves can't do the same thing, it's always her dad last name. Nah, just say your fave can't and have a nice day. Ooh, child, now she can't. A name can get you there, yes, but a name doesn't automatically equal ability or success.
Dominique's a good example of that.
That is 100% true, and Dominic is a very good example of that. I noticed they tend to do this with female generational girls. Yeah, because the rock star is going to get it too. She's already starting to get it, and she haven't even done anything yet. Oh, wait, I have a current one, Dominic. I don't even think he is rated, but I'll agree and say that he is overrated. No one says nothing about the Usos or Solo or Roman because Roman got in, like, like, I'm just saying. Also, Charlotte's a better wrestler than Rick. Even he admits that. He has said that multiple times. Because he can't do half the shit she does. Dom don't do nothing but to be considered overrated, in my opinion. Fair. I'm sick of autocorrect. Yeah, girl. It's a doozy. As far as Hulk Hogan is concerned, my personal bias aside, I can't necessarily say that he's overrated. Hulk Hogan was a prominent fixture in the 80s and in the 90s. He was able to usher in, or at least help usher in, wrestling into the mainstream. He had the look, the all-American dude. I mean, wrestling-wise, he was okay. He wasn't, like, spectacular, but he just was a big, bulky-looking man, so I won't say he's overrated. I say that I don't know. I'll say that Hogan, they could have picked somebody else to do it, but they chose him, and he was undyingly loyal to Vince and the brand. So much so that he killed the Wrestlers Union before it could even get started. Which sucks, but I'm not surprised. Anyways, let's go to Goldberg. I don't know why people hate Goldberg so much. I actually like Goldberg. I know he's not the greatest wrestler, and a lot of people, he's injured some people in wrestling, and I totally understand and get that. I'm not shitting on it. Hello? Hey, you outside? Okay. No problem. Kevin, your mom's outside, babe. Logan, your mom's outside. I actually like Goldberg, and I know he's had some troubling days. I'm not saying he's perfect or anything, but nobody is. Everybody has shitty days, okay? And I know that they fucked up like royally, and of course Brett doesn't like him, but I don't really like Brett like that. We're gonna be honest. Thank you, babe. Go home, get some sleep. Yes. Take home some cheese pizza. You don't like cheese pizza? I love you. Good. All right. Okay. Did I try to talk to him about what? Talk to him about what? What was I supposed to talk to him about?
Damn right we take turns being wrong. I get real accountable when I'm alone. I get real about it all when I'm alone. It's so crazy missing you. I get on.
All right. Sorry, I had to talk to my nephew. He was gonna cuss me out over them V-Bucks, child. I'ma get the V-Bucks. Ooh, I'ma go broke. Daniel Bryan, mediocre as hell, to me anyways. And if you ask me, that yes chant helped him stay afloat. I mean, sure. Daniel Bryan gives off that working man's vibe, or I'm just like you, that relatable wrestler shtick. And I wasn't the biggest fan of Daniel Bryan. I'm still not. I don't really care for Daniel Bryan like that. That's no shade to him. I'm glad that he's okay and he can wrestle and do what he wants to do. But he wasn't one of the people that I enjoyed watching. I just genuinely didn't care about Daniel Bryan. I still don't. He just didn't do anything for me. Is he a great technical wrestler? 100%. Don't take anything away from him. But he's not entertaining to watch. He's quite boring. And I watch wrestling to escape, not to watch some white dude on TV. It sounds really fucked up, but that's not how I mean it. Like, I don't give a shit that you have an uphill battle. I don't care. I didn't care for Daniel Bryan. His whole yes movement and his whole story arc, I was just like, yeah. Oh Jesus. It sounds really fucked up. He don't do nothing for me. He just don't. He never did. Even when he was clean shaven, he was a nice looking dude, but he just was a plain old looking dude to me. He didn't really give much of anything else. So I wasn't like excited to watch his matches. He put on good matches. I will give Daniel Bryan that. He put on good matches. He was a good adversary to wrestle against. But to me, he just wasn't entertaining on the entertainment side. And a lot of times, that's where a lot of good wrestlers fall through the cracks, is that they don't have that entertainment value. So, people tend to lose interest in you. And that was back during a time where you didn't have the 5-second or 6-second videos, that were like quick, rapid fire shit. You had to pay attention, Sorry. Not even musty. I didn't say that. Fucking Rico said that. It's like you can't be short and look stank at the same time. Pick a side. Please. Please. They say he don't stink. So whatever vegan deodorant he using, it works. I have an uphill battle. You straight white man whose only struggle is he's under 6 foot. Now I won't say that. Like Daniel, like I remember Daniel told his story that he used to wrestle for hot dogs and he lived out of his car for a long time. Um, I understand his struggle. I sympathize. But I genuinely was like, okay, where are we gonna go from here? Like it just gave me, it was like, okay, cool. He's got a backstory. And then this is gonna sound really fucked up, but I just want you to hear me out first. So I remember when Apollo was a face and he was going after the US title, and everybody was like, I don't want to hear this bullshit sob story about you having a family and about how you've been fighting for this your whole life and this is what you wanted and blah 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 blah. Like everybody was like, we don't care. We don't care. I did not care about Daniel's backstory either. I felt like it was what we had all heard before. Countless of wrestlers have come before him and said the same exact thing. But Daniel was able to break through that barrier, which I have to give him respect for that. But my thing was, I genuinely had no interest in whether he would get the title or not. I just didn't. That sounds really, really fucked up. Um, in more ways than one. But yeah, like I just didn't care. I just genuinely did not care. And I hate that I say that, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Um who else? Who else did I oh uh so CM Punk was a big one, and his wife AJ Lee was another one. Um I will say that yes, I feel like both of them were overrated, but they came in at a time where they were needed, if that makes sense. So AJ Lee was the anti diva. You know, she was the kind of girl that wasn't, she wasn't trying to be overtly sexy or, anything of the sort. Her, Caitlyn, Naomi was trying, at that time, they were the girls who weren't like, they didn't have the statuesque lean bodies like everybody else. They were there to set the tone for the next set of people to come in. That one thing I will say for AJ Lee is she was the bridge for Paige to come in. And then you have for guys like CM Punk. I mean, I won't say CM Punk bridged anything because I kind of feel like CM Punk genuinely was out to prove that he just was good enough, to his credit, I can totally understand because WWE was very much against him. They were like, no, he's not the guy. He doesn't have the look. He's not what we present in terms of superstars. But he was able to prove them wrong and get over. Um, in my own humble opinion, I do think that AJ Lee was given an easier road to make that happen with her long title reign that she had. Am I gonna get my chicken and rice?
I'm gonna get here on my phone.
Um so I do give AJ Lee just a smidge, just a little pinch, just a little pinch of credit. She was different from what the other girls did, and that shit she did to Caitlyn forever etched in my brain. That fucking catfish shit was just bullshit. It was so messed up. Um, got Caitlyn to isolate herself from all her friends. Ended up leaving her by herself, took her title from her, just messed girl up. But anyways, I digress. As far as CM Punk is concerned, I think that CM Punk is overrated wrestling wise. The move that he became famous for is not even his finisher. It belongs to a Japanese wrestler. And I thought that was very, very interesting. And that a lot of people gloss over that a lot. And that's really not fair. Like he couldn't even come into the WWE and use his finisher. People saying that he took CM Punk's finisher when it was his finisher that he came up with. It was his shit. I didn't even know that. Genuinely had no idea that it was anybody else's. CM Punk is the type of person that believes he's owed something, and even if that is true and payment is received, he seems like he would loom and hang that over your head consistently. Like, case in point, when he was in the E and he got over and he would come out there and like, oh, I don't have ice cream bars. Everybody else has ice cream bars. He got the ice cream bars. Oh, I don't have a new merch t-shirt. Let me get that. And then he went and they gave him that. Like, as long as he bitched and moaned, he got whatever he wanted. And I just, he just not my cup of tea. And wrestling wise, he was mediocre. I didn't find his matches to be absolutely amazing. Now, a lot of people say that John Cena is mediocre and that he has 5 moves of doom. They say the same thing about Roman. Genuinely, just about every wrestler reverts to the same moveset. It's just when you're talking about somebody like Ricochet and he can jump off of a fucking top rope and like dive on a sea of people every time he wrestles, like that shit is new and exciting, at least at the time. So it makes it appear as though they have new move sets when in fact they're doing the same move sets, or they're just pulling something out that they haven't used in a little while. Honestly, Seth has a similar move set. Randy Orton has a very 1-2-3 step plan in that ring. We all know what that move is. DDT off the second rope, scoop slam, RKO. Like that shit happens in either in succession or in that order. Dead ass. Okay, so it's not like that's not for everybody. It's not like it doesn't happen with everybody. Everybody clotheslines, everybody runs the ropes, everybody does something. They all have their move sets. Okay, so I don't think that that's a fair assessment to say that, oh, it's just 5 moves of doom. Yeah, just about everybody has a move set that they use regularly, no matter who they're going up against. Their move set don't change. That happens with Bianca. That happens with Bayley. That happens with Roman, with Seth. That happens with fucking Matt Riddle. That happens with everybody. They all have a set move set that they use, that they rotate their moves in, and that's how they maintain their matches. That's how their matches continue to be clean. Never heard of John Cena really hurting anybody or injuring anybody in a match. But, you know, whatevs. Moving on. A lot of y'all said Roman. Icy Brazy said Roman in here. A lot of comments under the post said Roman. I don't understand the issue with Roman Reigns when he was a face. It was because he was boring. Now it's because I don't really know why. Like somebody would have to tell me. But like a lot of y'all be in your feelings about it, and I just be like, girl, Roman's not that bad, you know. He's fairly decent in the ring. He's not like fucking Daniel Bryan technical in the ring, but he's a decent wrestler. Hey, KB. He's not that bad, but somebody would have to tell me, like, I don't like Roman Reigns because I need it. I need it. I need a full presentation. And yeah. I needs to understand it. Nobody has an explanation. Wow. Nobody. Mm. Wow, just looking at y'all like all of y'all just wow. I don't like Roman because they give him too much time. They don't have nothing to do. That don't have nothing to do with him personally. That's just your personal bias of his booking, which he has no control over. So, which he probably could say, I don't want this much time, but like if they giving it to him, and to be real, if we being honest, Roman's segment at the beginning of the show took up maybe 5 minutes, 6 minutes, you know. I genuinely, he does take up a lot of time when he come out and do those long monologues, but he's kind of cut back on the monologues as of lately. I've seen that things have gotten shorter. He's gotten to the point quicker. And I'm like, okay, Tribal Chief, whatever. But that's my bias. Beth Phoenix is overrated wrestler. Absolutely not. No, she is not. She will never be an overrated wrestler, babe. I'm sorry. Compared to the women who were out there when she was wrestling, Beth Phoenix is one of the best wrestlers in that era, if not one of the top red wrestlers in that era, men and female included. She's not overrated at all. In fact, she was quite underrated, if we're going to be real. I don't think he is overrated. The title reign has gotten boring to me. Sans the title reign, we talking about like Roman as a wrestler, period. Not his booking, not his title reign, or any of that. We're talking about Roman as a wrestler. It's the long ass walk for me. Yeah, his intro long, babe. I'm not gonna lie, that intro is long. I have to be like, God damn, it's 10:30. When is you coming or not? Like, what is happening? Yeah, around that, Roman had a feud with Rusev. They hated Roman guts, and Rusev was the heel at that. None of it made sense, and it still doesn't in the present day. They always cheer the heel. Y'all cheer the heels. Y'all be in here advocating for all the heel girls and guys. So of course. And Roman was a polarizing figure, still is. He still is. I don't have anyone who's overrated beyond Dominic. I love me some Roman Reigns, and he's good in the ring. I mean, he's not like fucking stellar 100% giving off 5-star matches every single week, but Roman is a good wrestler. The last couple of matches he's had, it has been updated because of the quality of competitor he has had. So it was Drew, Brock, and then before that, at what was it? Did he wrestle at Money in the Bank? I don't think he did. The long walk used to take 5 minutes alone. Then the monologue would feel like ages. I used to time it. It'd be 12 to 14 minutes of pausing and Paul talking. That's a lot. Phil and Will Ospreay. I've actually never seen a Will Ospreay match. Everybody always tells me, I always get mixed reactions from Will Ospreay. It's always, he's like the white version of Ricochet. And then some people just say that he's overrated. It's not as good as people think it is. He's just doing a lot of flips and tricks. I'm like, yeah, but that's what Ricochet does. Ricochet does a lot of flips and tricks too. Bitches ain't hoes, but Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. I mean, I'm just saying. That's a lot of time for a 2-hour show. Well, yeah. I mean, can't be mad about that. Can't be mad about that. All right. So now I'm going to leave the floor open to y'all. If y'all got any questions, I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to come up with your questions. I'm going to put the Q&A sign up. We can talk wrestling for a little while. And then I'm going to go to the SBC chat because I was supposed to do that Wednesday, but I forgot because we was talking and stuff. So I'm going to give y'all a little bit of time. 30 seconds should do it. Okie dokie. I will answer your questions. All right. It's like Will is a good wrestler, but he gets praised for the bare minimum. So he's just the white version of Ricochet. Well, you haven't missed much on the Will Ospreay front. He's like Ricochet with much worse execution and no real personality. So exactly like Ricochet. Okay. Who was number 1 on the PWI list? Sayuri, the current Stardom champion, was number 1. If you missed the PWI list, I will replay it for you right here. All right, ladies and gents, this is the PWI 150. Here's the ranking and evaluation period. Taya Valkyrie comes in at number 10. Starlight Kid comes in at number 9. Charlotte Flair ranks in at number 8. Saya comes in at number 7. Jordan Grace lands in at number 6. Jade Cargill takes the number 5. Becky Lynch swoops in at number 4. Thunder Rosa takes number 3. And our girl Bianca Belair is in at number 2. And Sayuri takes number 1. You are very welcome, Mr. Galloway. I feel like this last woman standing match about to have me on more than my pinky toes next Saturday. I can't with you. Turn the light, please. Who opened my orange juice? It was not for everybody.
No, and I had it here in the back of the refrigerator, behind the milk.
Right. This is spoiled.
We just made that.
Smell it. Spoiled. You can smell it. You don't smell it?
Smell it now. Cold bowl chicken. We just made that damn chicken.
Throw it out. All of it. Throw it in the garbage.
How much you want?
Sorry. Oh my goodness. I had to get that flavor out of my mouth. Anyways, What would be your reaction if Charlotte does beat Bianca at WrestleMania if it happens? I don't see it happening. Charlotte has already beaten Bianca before. There'd be no need for her to win at WrestleMania. But if it should happen, it is what it is. You know, I wouldn't be happy about it. I can be honest and tell you that. I wouldn't be happy about it. I probably would be cursing Charlotte ass out. And I love Charlotte. She is one of my favorite people in that company. But I do feel like at some point things have to shift. If you're not going to shift, then she needs to be moved out the way. Like she says she wants to be beat. She says she wants a challenge to be beaten. She doesn't want to hand over the title or her reigns, which I'm cool with. Just like Roman said, I want somebody to take this from me. All right, bet. Bianca is capable enough and good enough to take it from her. And I most definitely think that that's the better option than to continue down the road of having Charlotte continue to take championship after championship. I know that it's very possible for Charlotte to get her 16th title from Bianca. But me personally, I feel like she can get her 16th title back from Ronda. They can go back and forth or do something else. But me personally, I don't want Charlotte to be the one. I don't want her to be the one. I didn't even know Starlight Kid was in the top 10. I'm so proud of her. Well, Starlight Kid is in the top 10. Yeah, she's number 9, I want to say. So, yeah. When do you think Seth will go after Roman if WWE does plan that? Don't know. It looks like Roman is going to be champion all the way up until WrestleMania. I don't see him dropping his title. More than likely at Mania or Money in the Bank of next year is when he would drop that championship. Because if they let him go 3 years as champion, I can't do it. I can't. Because at this point, y'all doing way too fucking much. Tiff, what turned you off not liking Mandy as champion? Mandy is not the type of champion I like. I don't care for Mandy as a champion. She's not fun to watch in the ring. Her promo skills are lacking. The reliance of her tag her. I understand the dynamic of her squad, why she has them, and all that shit. I get that 100%. But my thing is, there's nothing about Mandy that says champion. She's a weasel of a champion, which happens. Miz is champion like that at some point. You had AJ Lee was champion like that at one point. No, Nikki Bella was champion like that at one point. I ain't like none of them either. And my biggest thing is I don't like the fact that Mandy can get by with doing the bare minimum and everybody else has to be top notch. And I just hate it. So I don't like Mandy as champion. Do I hate her as a person? No, I just don't like her as champion. I'm not going to respect a champion that doesn't do it. Like, I can't give Roman full on 100% right? Respect, right? But Roman has won plenty of matches on his own merit. Whereas with Mandy, she has help as well. She's won 1 or 2, but both of them be having some issues with just simply wrestling on their own. And that shit I just don't fuck with. If you win a match by yourself, like Carmelo Hayes has done it so many times, right? Even though Trick has interfered on many matches, he has won plenty of his titles all on his own, right? And I'm just like, oh, there's nothing I can say to that. All I can say is, well, he won. You know, that's the tea. That nigga won. Like, I can't do nothing about it when he went on his own. But when you're cheating 90% of the time, and then it's the bravado of the way you carry yourself when you know full well that you're a shitty wrestler. Like, Mandy's just not good at wrestling. The style of wrestling she's giving, I don't know who told her to wrestle this particular way, but they did her a severe disservice. I thought she was going to be a powerhouse wrestler, which in my opinion was definitely needed at the time that she came in. And they could have had that blonde bombshell that still was suplexing people and pile driving people and doing all of the things that the guys could do, because she had the power and the brawn to do it. But they missed the mark, and that screwed her. But that whack ass knee be getting on my nerves. And after a while, the sex appeal shtick just, it don't work for me. I don't care for her. What other females do you want to see return since the division is so small? Returns are more y'all thing. I'd rather they build up new superstars than worry about people coming back. Do I have an issue with them coming back? No. I hear a lot of names thrown around a lot, from Chelsea to Deanna to like a lot of names be thrown around, you know what I'm saying? But returns aren't my thing. I'll be shocked if people come back. So if me and Yim come back, great. If Taya comes back at some point, great. I wouldn't have any issues with any of that. Hold on, y'all.
Damn right we take turns being wrong. I get real accountable when I'm alone. I get real about it all when I'm alone. It's so crazy missing you when I get on. Now Julio made me Scorpio, and I might hit your phone up with that bye. Listen, my da. Listen, that all of this love is toxic. All of this love is toxic. All these bitches and hugs and toxic. You a damn drug, toxic.
If you don't wanna see me, if you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I once did. The heartbreak change me, baby, but look at where I ended up. I'm okay already, so moved on. It's scary, I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, don't show up, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't stop caring.
Sorry, y'all. I was trying to talk to Jared and get my dinner. Anyways, where was I? Oh, please go to hell. Respectfully. I was talking about the females returning. Okay. Like I said, that's more y'all speed. When people come back, I'm happy that they come back, but I don't want to see nobody like Michelle McCool or Layla or Kelly. No shade. I just don't want to see that. But if you're bringing back girls like, I hear Tegan Knox is supposed to come back. It was rumored that Emma was coming back, and Emma came back. There's a couple more people that I feel like could definitely come back. Mia Yim is one of them, so I would love to see Mia come back because she was always she was one of my favorites. I loved her. But anyways, other than that, I don't really have anybody that could come back. The rest of them are locked up in AEW contracts, so like Ruby, and that's it. Like Ruby would be the only one I would say for sure that I would pop heavy for if she came back to the E. Because I liked Ruby. I used to love hating on her because she was such a bitch. And I just thought she was so good. And they did not use her properly. I felt like she could have been she would have been the type of girl that I could fuck with in NXT being a heel champion. What Mandy's doing right now with the whole sex appeal thing is cute or whatever. But if Ruby was the head of that squad, you see what I'm saying? The difference in the quality of promos we would get, the dominance in the matches, the way that things would swing. Like, I just would be able to get behind that better than that mediocrity that Mandy's serving up. It's like a 5-star restaurant is standing next to you and Burger King is standing next to you. That 5-star offering you 3-course meal and a dessert, and then all you get is the Whopper. And it's cold. With cold fries, and your drink ain't got no fizz, and it barely got enough syrup in it because the syrup machine is broke, but they don't want to say nothing. And you get a raggedy ass cookie that's been up there. Okay? 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 Okay. Oh, shut up, Grace. Ain't nobody talking about you. A raggedy ass cookie, yes. Am I lying though?
I heard what you said now.
I'm not lying though. That's the truth. If they still got the pub burger, I want that.
The meal?
Yeah. Large.
Sure.
And nuggets. I want hot.
Spicy.
Okay. What other females do you see returning to divisions? It's just the division is small right now. Those are the only ones I can see, and then I would probably bring up some people from NXT. So Mandy and Toxic Attraction can go up since Mandy's not going to change into anything else. She already is who she is. Gigi and JC can help fill out that tag team women's division. I would definitely drop the titles to Zoe and Nikita. Y'all can be in your feelings and mad about it. I don't care. I would drop them titles to them too. And then I would pull up Kaden and Katana to fill out that women's division for Raw and SmackDown. I would bring up Indy. I think Indy is more than ready to go to the main roster. I don't think she needs to be down there in NXT anymore. I would switch out Sonya for Indy. Definitely would. Send Sonya down there in NXT. Let her battle a couple people, gain some notoriety, some traction, and then get that NXT Women's Championship for a little while. We talking maybe 4 to 6 months at minimum. No more than that. Maximum 6 months. Okay. Minimum maybe 2 months. Okay. And then that'd be it for me. You know what I'm saying? Who do you see Bianca beating? I got you, Jay Galloway. Don't worry. Who do I see Bianca beating? Or who do you see beating Bianca? I don't like saying it, but I can see Bayley beating Bianca. But I think Bianca is going to drop her title after Mania. I don't think she's going to drop it until after that. Probably at Money in the Bank, probably on a cash-in. The same way Ronda dropped her title is how Bianca will lose hers. At least that's what I'm hoping. I think Bianca can stay champion for a year. I think that's only fair. Y'all let fucking Mandy be champion for a year. Let Bianca stay champion for a year. You know what I'm saying? Give her accolade. You'll have a black woman champion in the record books that was champion for over a year. Hell yeah, do that shit. Do it. And then you could have it drop to somebody else. Whoever wins Money in the Bank next year, it could be Dakota that wins Money in the Bank next year. You could have Shotzi win Money in the Bank next year. Xia Li would be a good choice to do it. You know, let the freak flag fly, as they put it, and do some crazy off the wall shit. What female do you see winning the Rumble? Me personally, I hope it's Shayna. A lot of people could win the Rumble, in my opinion. Shayna Baszler is a very good choice, in my opinion. I like Shayna. I think Shayna would be good protagonist for. Right now she's aligned herself with Ronda, but I think that's only temporary. I just see it happening the way that I envisioned it. And if it happens the way I envisioned it, that is some next level shit. Like, I just want to check. That's all I want. I just need a couple thousand in my account for the order, okay? Because it's genius. It's simple and it's genius, okay? And it's going to work. And out of all of the people, Shayna definitely is somebody that matches Ronda in every shape, way possible. So I would do it. I would have her roll with Ronda for a long time until Rumble comes around. And then she wins. And then she have the task of choosing her Royal Rumble opponent, if it's Bianca Belair or if it's Ronda Rousey. And they have Ronda and Bianca on SmackDown. If you want to do it that way, put them both on SmackDown and have Ronda talk all this shit about how Shayna would never pick me because I'm her homegirl. Okay, she could easily take the title from you and we can dominate this division. And then Shayna just bust her in the back and be like, I'm coming for your title, bitch. Oh, that'd be fucking sweet. Yes, I live. She was like, you wanted me to be a killer? Well, here I am, and just start beating her ass. I choose you on some Pokemon shit. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
Damn right we take turns being wrong. I get real accountable when I'm alone. I get real about it all when I'm alone. It's so crazy missing you back it on. Now Julio made me Scorpio. And I might hit your phone up with that rock vibe. Listen my da-da-da. Listen that ah. All of this love is these bitches ain't frozen. Not shit. You a damn drug.
If you don't wanna see me, if you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up. I'm okay already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, don't show up, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't stop caring.
The wings on my head, everything I live, baby, I'm okay. The time is running out, I'm gonna figure out what happened between us. And now the time won't be waiting for us. I shouldn't be waiting.
Child, I go to the bathroom. Okay. Sorry. Okay, y'all. My apologies. I had to go to the bathroom. Y'all just gonna have to wait. Kayla said Alba can go up too. You're right. Quite frankly, after this match she had with Mandy, I sent her up. Yep. Surely would. I would send her up. She would show up on SmackDown this week. That's who should have answered. You know what? Not even trying to be funny or be disrespectful, but that's who should have answered Ronda's open challenge. And then you should have had Ronda cheat to be her. And then she could have came back there and been like, I had you in that match and you knew it. So that's why you used the ropes so you could cheat. But that's okay because I'm going to get my opportunity. And then you have Shayna attack her and beat her down. That would have been good. That would have been fun because I'm sorry. But Emma was underwhelming for me. Me personally, she was underwhelming. I was like, okay. Like, I just did. What? Sir, go find a YouTuber that's desperate. Okay? It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not desperate for your $50. So thanks, but no thanks. Anyways, $50? What am I, a hooker? Bitch. The fuck? Could have at least offered 150 or 300. Hell, 5. It's gonna take a long time for my face to turn white, sir. A very long time. A very long time. Okay, it's gonna take a long time for that face to turn white. Cause I'm black. 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 It's gonna take a real long time for me to turn white, babe. If I could turn white, a lot of shit would be happening for me right now, boo. Okay? A lot. I would be utilizing that privilege. Okay? Any more questions? Hold on, y'all. No! No! That is fucking insane. Oh, he got her. He got her down, babe. He got her down to the white meat. Oh, babe. Girl. He got her. Dante Chen for NXT. He was he dressed up as Rhea Ripley. I guess they had a small NXT tour. And child got the tattoos, the lipstick. Baby. Okay, homeboy was not playing. He was like, I am here to serve for the girls. I was like, sir. He did that. He did that. Okora came out as AJ Lee. That's what she gives. So I'm not surprised. Her and her flat ass feet. Anyway, sir, are we all out of things to talk about? I'm a little disappointed. No more questions? No more theories? No. Interesting. Now, if you didn't get here early enough to see, everybody saw Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is a blonde. He did go blonde a little bit. Now, what he may have done is put on a wig because that hair was a little scringy. We gonna have to wait and see until Monday if he really is blonde. But babes, that hair is scraggly. It is scraggly. Roxanne was a hugger. Bailey, she ate. Oh, Roxanne was Bailey. She gives hugger Bailey. She do. Not going to lie. That bleach probably killed it, ma'am. All right. Since we are out of topics, let's go to the SBC chat. Let me see what I got. All right. So if you came here for wrestling talk, thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Love you so much. Mwah. But we're going to talk about this SBC chat because I didn't get to talk about it. I've been avoiding it all week. Been avoiding it all week. Been over here all week avoiding the conversation, but let's talk about it. All right. But if you've been here, you were here for wrestling conversation and you got that, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for showing up. And I will talk to you next time, which is going to be on Monday after Monday Night Raw. Okay. Which is Halloween. So I'm gonna put on makeup and a wig and just be a prettier version of myself for Halloween. Okay. Let's put it back up. Question number 1. I didn't think my man was a drug addict because he's heavy set, okay? But he choked on food while sleeping twice. I discovered that he cooks food, gets high, starts eating it, and then chokes himself out on the food. He refuses to stop getting high or eating in bed. Advice. Girl. Girl. I mean, I don't know what to say today. I don't even know what to say today. I don't see a last one. This was the last one I saw. Other than that, there's nothing else up here. I answered this question. I said Shayna was a good pick. So. That's what she said. She said, I didn't think my man was a drug addict because he's heavy set, but he choked on food while sleeping twice. I discovered that he cooks food, gets high, starts eating it, and then chokes himself out on the food. He refuses to stop getting high or eating in the bed. Girl, well, okay, so you're gonna have to do something drastic. So just hear me out. When he leaves to go to work, if he don't work, when he leaves out the house, change the locks. Change the locks on the house in every door. Get the windows locked down and don't let him back in until he decides to stop doing that shit. Tell him to go to his mama house or his homeboy house until he decides to stop doing that. Now, if he come in the house and he do it again, he can go choke on his food in his own room. Lock your door to the bedroom. Don't let him back in there. Take all his shit, put it outside until he get his shit together. If he bring weed in the house, if it's not legal, call the police. His ass will stop doing it if you call the police and send his ass to jail. Because either you die on food while you trying to sit up there and eat it and choke. Just stupid. Or you go to jail. Pick your poison, bitch, because you're going to jail. I would call the police in a heartbeat. Yes, I would. I would call the police. I do. That man is a weirdo. Pat on the back, I guess. Child. I ain't gonna pat you on the back. You intentionally attempted murder on yourself. The fuck? What pay-per-view are you most excited for next year? Well, they haven't announced the pay-per-views, so the only one that I know for sure is WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, and Elimination Chamber. I am more partial to Elimination Chamber. I just like a stipulation style pay-per-view. To me, it's fun. So there's that. Give him an alert button for the ambulance. Nah, he be getting out. He be getting out. He be getting out. Out. Get out. Number 2. An argument about rent and why he doesn't help me out escalated to a fight and then a hostage situation. It was blasted all over the news. Police had his wife call my apartment to calm him down. I did not know he was married. I'm 5 months pregnant. Girl, advice on what? You clearly have gotten yourself into the thick of it. Into the thick of it? Damn, yes, you, babe. You are in the thick of it, honey. What? Girl. First of all, you need to put him on child support. Arrange to have joint custody. Set up the time frame that he can see the baby. And always allow him to see his child whenever he wants to. But he does not have agency or access to you. That's the way it should be. That's the way I feel like it should be. And that's it. Because what the fuck can you do with that? Like, you're already into the thick of it, baby. Like, that baby's coming. 4 months. That baby will be here. And you're pregnant by a man who has a whole ass wife. And he about to go to jail for kidnapping. Girl, put his ass on child support and call it a day. Because that's fucking ridiculous. That don't make no damn sense. Also, being single sucks dick. Derogatory. I don't know, Rico. You get to choose who you want to be with. You get to date, have a good time. I don't know. I think you have to enjoy being with yourself to enjoy being single. I would have ran a hostage. 5 months. Yes, yes, and yes. Child, your baby daddy crazy. Okay, KB. Okay. Very much so. You need to run immediately. Is she trying to keep the baby because she's screwed? Well, if she not, it's coming. It's coming anyway. She just gonna have to wait for the 5-0 to help her, because a hostage situation, girl, I'm trying to tell you. Link up with his wife and ask for help. I don't know, his wife might not help her. Even if she didn't know, she is pregnant by her husband. Like, would you help? You know what I'm saying? This is why we do not drop trials for everybody. Period. Hashtag date yourself 2023. Facts. Nobody is in charge of you except you. That's the life to live, to be honest. Oh, I know. I'm just upset because a gentleman called and canceled. Well, you kind of already got the signs on that one, babe. So you're going to have to mourn that relationship and just be like, it is what it is. And then, let it go. And then slowly but surely, it won't hurt so much. I mean, I would. That's because I'm nice. I can't with Rico. Question number 3. After a year with me, he decided to go back to his ex. He left me with unpaid bills, pregnancy, and herpes. Child. I told him about my STD. Him. You are always complaining. That's why I'm leaving. I still miss him. Could the birth of our baby bring him back to me? Bitch, he gave you herpes. He left you with while you was pregnant. And you got a pile of unpaid bills. And the first thing you could think of is that you miss him. You are sick. Something's wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. He gave you herpes. And then his response to you was that you always complaining. Yeah, you know why? Because I got bumps and itches on my coochie. I can't complain about that. I got to sit here and be, girl, please love yourself enough to not fall for this again. Please be smart enough to get with a man who cares enough about you to not treat you like shit. Because you're pregnant with herpes. Let me reiterate. You're pregnant with herpes. So he gave you a baby and the herpes. And you want to learn how to get him back. You must really, really not love yourself. And I feel bad for you and your baby because you're finna go through hell. And it's going to be your fault. It's going to be your fault. And I know a lot of people going to be like, Tiffany, how can you blame her? Because she keep letting him do the stupid shit. Because she keep letting him fucking do it. So it's her fault. Until she decides to stop being dumb, it's her fucking fault. That's just stupid. Oh, I ain't more than nothing. I meant gentleman caller. I'm already over that other thing. What is wrong with these people who ask for help? Girl, they stupid. Hold on. That's a no from him, dog. 1, you stupid. And 2, you need to be slapped for missing him. 3, hire a hitman. Not a hitman. And that baby could be born with the STD. You don't love yourself or the baby. I agree. That's gross and sad. Let me go to 4. Question number 4. I am dating Pam, and she wants to get married. I don't. I date Pam because my twins have special needs and their mother left me. Pam babysits while I do my thing with other females. But lately, she's been unavailable. I think Pam cheating and leaving me with these kids. Advice. Bitch, as she motherfucking should. I'd be unavailable all the time fucking with you. You talking about... So let me get this right. You upset because Pammy Pockets then decided to go do her own thing because you would leave your special needs kids with her to watch your children. You have no intention of marrying her, not to mention you out here dicking down other bitches. And you think she cheating on you? A cheater recognize another cheater. Yeah, she cheating on you. And I bet you it was one of your big dick friends. It's one of your big dick friends, bro. And it's bigger than yours. You hope you have some cowboy question. My wife is fucking a white boy with a 10-inch dick. Kanye was mad. He was upset about that, baby. He didn't like that shit at all. He said, damn, baby better find her way out, child. It looked like she did. It looked like she already did, honey. Can I ask a question, a valid question? Why is the first thing a woman says without knowing the whole situation is put him on child support, but it's never the same if the roles were reversed? Since I'm the one who said it, that's not true. First of all, in the case of the person that you're referring to, or if we just talking in general, so let me go back. This lady is 5 months pregnant. This man is married. He is not going to have any intentions of taking care of that child. If he could go a whole conversation and a whole relationship with not speaking to this woman, by telling her the truth about who he is and what he got going on, and let her decide what she wants to do with her life, and that he was careless enough to get her pregnant, because if you let him, he will walk away and not take care of the child. So the answer to every situation about a woman being with a man and he leaves her is not always put him on child support. The child support is for the child's protection. It's for their upbringing. It is not a get back. It is so that your child can be taken care of, because if you leave it to him, he will not do it. Trust me, I have seen it. So that the way you worded that makes it appear as if women are always talking about just put his ass on child support down and teach him. That's not the point of the child support, babe. The point of the child support is to hold you accountable, to make you responsible for said being that you've created. You think for a second that this man who is married, has a whole family over here, is going to willingly take care of this child that he made with this girl, and he holding her hostage in her house? No. It's niggas out here that won't even take care of a baby that they knew was theirs, know is theirs, and still don't take care of them. Pretend like it's not their baby. They're left and got a whole other fucking family with another bitch, and they won't take care of the child. So yeah, you put them on child support and you ask for joint custody, so that one, he can see his child. Don't make it hard for him to see his baby. Don't cause an issue for him to see his child. If he calls and says, hey, I want to come pick so-and-so up at such time, let him come and get them. I have never said in any way, shape, or form that it's not in the reverse either. If you are a woman and you leave a child with his father and you're not taking care of the baby, put her ass on child support. That's not a hard concept to understand. That is simple. It works both ways. Child support is not just for men. It's not just something that people do for men. It's just more common that it happens with a man, but it has happened with women too. There are plenty of women who own child support. Plenty. Okay? All right. Hope that cleared it up for you. He talking like we know Pam. Child, well, it seemed like Pam leaving, honey. She know. Baby Kanye was mad because P had a leg up on him. That was an ugly joke. Oh. Well, look at the number of men who knock bitches up and peace out. If a woman got to endure 9 months of pregnancy and raise a child, then he got to suffer some too. I don't think child support is a suffering. I think that that's a fair assessment of you creating a life and not taking care of it. I don't equate it as a punishment. That is you being held accountable for your actions. That's it. Oh, God. The same thing goes for a woman. It's no different. It's just more common that men do it. That's all. Anyways, y'all leave Pam alone and let Pam do what she doing. Number 5. I've been begging him to stay home and be faithful to me for 15 years. Girl. You've been begging a man for 15 years, bitch. 15 years. And you still there? We have 3 kids that he doesn't spend time with and they need their dad. He moved out. He was shot committing a robbery and now he can't walk. He asked to come home to love me right. I will his ass right to that bitch house he was at. He would not come to my house. No. Now you're a paraplegic, you won't go to my house? Child. Y'all can call all types of names and be mad at me. I don't give a damn. That shit is funny. He got what he deserved. You don't treat people like that. You don't act like that towards your own kind. You don't do that. You made them kids. You take care of them kids. You love them kids. You raise them. You don't know later on in life, that same love, discipline, all of that will be reciprocated later on in life. You cannot treat those children like they don't mean anything. You made them. Without you, they don't exist. It is so disrespectful for you to make children and then choose not to take care of them. How dare you? So you damn right I laughed at your ass. You got shot committing a robbery. Ain't no motherfucker coming back from that, bro. You got shot. Now you can't walk. You better go wheel your ass to that bitch's house you was fucking. Don't come to my house. Because I will leave your ass on the porch on some Tyler Perry shit. You will be there. I will walk past you in the morning when I go to work. I'm going to pretend like your ass is not there. Don't touch me. Don't grab at me. I will call the police. It is a panhandler in front of my door that I do not know or recognize, and I would like him removed. Can you please send a unit? Could never be me. His ass will be gone. You hear me? Gone now. My father got 8 baby mamas and 15 kids, and now he's trying to have more kids. Irresponsible. That's some motherfucking Nick Cannon shit. Irresponsible. I don't care what anybody says, it's irresponsible. Begging. Girl, let it go. Now she started laughing. It was funny. It's giving Helen and Charles, period. Helen walked in there and said, "Oh, you stink." She said, "Let me explain something to you. Old Helen is gone. Okay? And you will not talk to me like that." She whooped his ass. As she should have. What? My mama always looking at me weird. Push his ass in the bathtub and go, "Stop blowing those damn bubbles." Girl, put a life insurance policy on him. Kill him. Kill him like the white women do. Just kill him. They real smooth with it too. You ever watch Snapped? Or Deadly Affairs? Child, get you together. Okay? Them girls. Them women don't be playing. They'll tear your ass out. They'll tear your ass out. His legs went out. and what you say? Started playing. Every time he get out of line, I'll spin the block with his whip. Please. Please, sir. Please. Oh my God. Hi, Kayla. You missed a lot, babe. I've been live for almost 2 hours. Don't forget the cigarette. Can't forget the cigarette. Bathe him. Feed him. Clothe him, they say. What about me? Huh? Huh? I've watched both. They're always a little too reckless. That's why they get caught. Girl, all they gotta do is be a little bit more clean. Some of them girls don't never get caught. Like, there was a Black Widow lady. It took her a long time to get caught. A long time. She was killing dudes for fun, honey. Oh, I went back to Pam. Hold on, let me get the other one. I went back to Pamela. Okay, question number 6. My barber arched my eyebrows. My wife saw it and cried. Her ex left her for a man, and now she thinks I'm gay. I'm not. I woke up to her putting a banana near my ass because she wanted to see if I've been touched there before. This nigga said he liked it. Should I ask her to do it again? No. No. Oh God. Oh shit. No. Oh my God. Yeah, it's fucking funny. That nigga said he liked it. Woo! Well, maybe she right. Or you could be bi. You know, reality is a spectrum. She said, "Child, what the fuck? These stories are a mess. Always have been." The lady traumatized, very much so. That's really close to SA. Like, I'm uncomfortable. I don't know about that. That's a fine line. And honestly, and that ain't a conversation I'm willing to have, because I can't speak to anybody else. All I can speak is to myself. That's crazy, though. That's fucking funny. She said, I told Gerard that man's name was Uncle Howdy, and he gonna tell me it was Hyde. Had me sitting up here doing this live yesterday, calling that man Hyde, and it was Uncle Howdy like I said it was. Rude. It's not gay for his wife to put on a strap. Maybe she'll like it. No, she will not. Beg your pardon. That lady ain't gonna do that. She gonna say he gay and run for the hills. She already thanked everybody. She already thanked he gay because he went and got his eyebrows arched. And the last man she was with left her for a man. So she most definitely is gonna run for the motherfucking hills the moment he say, put this strap on, I want to try something. Nope. She gonna tell everybody he gay too. Now, whether he believed that to be derogatory is up to him. But that woman she ain't with the shits, apparently. Clearly. Well, his eyebrows, it's in the eyebrows, folks. Child, that ain't, keep on reading, Kenny. Keep on reading, baby. Keep on reading. So next week is the last week before Saturday's Crown Jewel. And then we'll get a nice little reprieve and we'll have to work towards, drum roll please, Survivor Series War Games. Yeah. Survivor Series War Games is the weekend of Thanksgiving. It is that Saturday. Next week, however, is the big, massive show of Crown Jewel. And we're getting several matches at Crown Jewel that actually are going to be watchable. So, laugh my ass off. This silly Negro said, should I ask her to do it again? Sir, child. Crown Jewel is coming, and the only people who are worried are Jey Uso and the Wise Man, because Roman could get less than a damn about going up against Logan Paul, because he's like, that bitch can't beat me. I'm the most dominant champion in the last 2 years. Nobody's been able to touch me. No, it's not going to be edited. You can watch it in the replay, no problem. Nobody's gonna be able to touch me, man. I'm at the top of the mountain. I'm on the top of my game. He's had 2 matches his entire career, bro. I'm a two-year champ, dominant. I ain't worried about this fool. That is not the case on the whole camp, okay? Jey Uso doubts the tribal chief. The Wise Man doubts the tribal chief. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, honey. But God knows if fucking Logan Paul beats Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel, all hell is going to break loose, and I'm gonna be at the forefront with my tiki torch ready to burn it to the ground. I'm telling you. I'm gonna be straight like this. Burn it down! Burn it down! Burn all it down! I will have to compile all of those. I'll do those next Wednesday, because I'm not going to be able to do all of them tonight. I really hate the fact that I was late. It's fine, Kayla. Don't worry. I'll do all of the HBCU confessions next week. Next Wednesday. Okie dokie. We're going to burn it down. We're going to burn it to the fucking ground. Okay? They better not. They better not. Or it's going to be hell to pay. Hell, I'd say. Anyways. This is all happening Saturday starting at 12 p.m. Okay, so at 12 is when they're probably going to do. Hello, Trey D. How are you? I hope you had a good day. Happy belated birthday. All right, so going down at 12 p.m. More than likely, they're going to do their little pre-show stuff, and then they'll have the full-on show. But like I said, I don't see Logan Paul winning this match, okay? But he might get a knockout on Roman. He just might. He just might. Anywhoosies, let's move on to the next title bout that is in contingency. Bianca Belair's title is on the line in a last woman standing match. Now, this is the only match that I think Bianca hasn't been in. She's been in Hell in a Cell. I don't think she's been in a steel cage match yet. She did a ladder match. Of course, she's had multiple Mania matches, but this is a new frontier for her. This is a, pretty much a lengthy match. Bayley's had experience, I think. Didn't she have an Iron Woman match with Sasha or a Last Woman Standing match with Sasha? I want to say it was an Iron Woman match. I want to say it's Iron Woman. I'm not sure. But she's been able to go the distance in a match before. She did it with Sasha Banks before. So Bayley's got a little bit more experience on that front as well. Sir, we're going to have to wait and see how this plays out. But I don't expect this to be any more nail-biting than any other match that they've been in. I expect it to be just as crazy, just as insane. Okay? Oh, it was an Iron Woman match. Got it. Kayla. Thank you, Aaliyah. I figured it was because I don't remember it being a Last Woman Standing match. Anyways, these two are going to battle it out to see who's going to come out on top as the Raw Women's Champion. And I'm putting my money on Bianca Belair because over here in the United States of Tiffany, we support the black women. Yeah, we love Bayley, but I love Bianca more. That's only fair. With all that being said, let's move into the next title that is being challenged at Crown Jewel. The Brawling Brutes are going to get a shot at the Usos' undisputed ships. The Usos are about to cross the threshold as the longest reigning tag team in WWE history. Now, we all know that the New Day holds that title, yeah? But right now, the Usos are, a few days, maybe a bit away from catching that record. I'm not sure. So if I said, a short amount of time, my apologies. But it doesn't matter. Because at Crown Jewel, they are being challenged for those championships. Oh, wow, it's a lot. Thanks. Did Daddy get his glove?
That might be downstairs.
His glove was downstairs and torn. I thought maybe Mom grabbed it.
Well, she was down there. I don't know if she got it for him or not.
I need his glove. Why is it 3 bags?
One bag for each one of our meals and one has nuggets in it.
His little one? Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's he got? Mm-hmm. So, today makes it about T-minus 12 days. So they got about 2 weeks. The Brawling Brutes ain't gonna beat them. If they do, it's gonna be because of New Day. For sure, for sure. Which I wouldn't be mad at. I fuck with that. Let's get into the non-title bouts. The more storyline based. This is heavily male driven. There was only one female match on this entire card, and that was Bayley and Bianca. It's a little sad, okay? They're working on beefing up the division, which I can respect. But at the same time, it's still sad. Okay? Now, This feud has switched from Rey Mysterio to AJ Styles. And now it's AJ Styles and his comrades, the OC, going up against Judgment Day and Dominic Mysterio. Okay? I think Rhea Ripley is gonna go and try to cost him the match, or she's gonna get isolated out. Before Crown Jewel. I think the OC is gonna. I think they might lose this one. You know what? I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know about this match. I'm gonna put a pin in that. Come back. Oh Lord. The blockheads is fighting. But you know what? I'm here for it because there's some true animosity between the two of them. They fighting. I just want to watch them tear each other apart. There's two big men slapping meat.
Two big weedy men slapping meat.
I don't care who win or lose. It is what it is. But it's probably gonna be Bobby. I'm weird, but you're here talking about somebody need to get shrooms. Don't worry, sir. I'm gonna make it so that you can't see this live ever. Okay? Please go get a life. I'm weird, but the first thing you said when you brought your stupid ass in here was, I'll give you $50 if you put one red tacky in your nose and a blue one in your other nose and wait till your face turn white. $50. I sure it's gonna take a lot for this melanin to turn white. Okay? A lot. A lot. Anyway, Drew and Karrion are going to be inside of a steel cage. Okay? Karrion beat Drew the last time. I think Drew gonna beat him this time. Is that mine? Mm-hmm. My fries. I think Drew's gonna win. I mean, good luck with that. I haven't tried it. Moving on to the last bout that nobody cares about. The monsters of the WWE are fighting. Do I care? No. Do I think it's going to be the worst match of the night? Yes, very much so. Yeah, that's it. That's it. He ain't open it. My orange juice.
Oh, thank you.
Every one of them Simplies
No.
is a gallon.
Mm-hmm. Got out of day.
So that's it. That is Crown Jewel. Next Friday, or this coming Friday, Rey Mysterio is set to go up against Walter, aka Gunther, the Intercontinental Champion. He got beat up Friday. By Imperium and chopped in the chesticles. Child. I'm not sure what else is going to happen Friday, but I'm pretty sure all that stuff's going to be pre-recorded. For those that are going to be there are going to be there, and those that are not are already going to be in Dubai. So they might have Rhonda carry out the show Friday. So she's not scheduled to go to Dubai this year. So it'll be interesting. Anyways, thank y'all so much for picking it with me for a couple hours. Let me bother y'all for a little bit. Next week, on Tuesday, what's the
SBCCHAT?
Yeah.
Okay. You got it. You got it.
Yeah. Good night, y'all. Next week, Mandy's supposed to do her 1-year championship celebration. I'm sure somebody gonna come out there and interrupt that. We still get to see Ava Rain. Maybe Ava will come out next week and wrestle. We get to see what she's cooking. And then, Elimination Chamber is in February of next year. So they got the tickets on sale, the packages are on sale, the VIP packages are on sale where you get to meet people. All of that is on sale currently right now. And lastly, y'all know what time it is. Listen, I am putting on a Vibe and Paint event with my fellow classmates. If you are in town, please come, okay? Just use the QR code, scan it, and it'll take you right to the ticket tiers, and you can see how much you can how much you can pay for your tickets. If you don't want to come, or you don't have the time to come, or you're out of town, you can always donate. That goes right to our trip for our 20-year anniversary, our high school reunion, okay? So if you want to support me, you can donate over there at Eventbrite. Click the QR code. You can always buy a ticket and donate it to someone else if they're here in town. All that good stuff. Because listen, there is food, okay? There's going to be drinks. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be prizes, okay? It is November 19th of this year, so we're 20 days out from this event. Get your tickets now. The Vibe and Paint is not sold out. We got 4 ticket tiers that makes it so that it is affordable for everybody, okay? But if you purchase anything below the top tier tickets, you do have to come in and buy your ticket to the Sip and Paint because we have to pay for that artist. So it'll all be explained in the tickets and everything. So just so you know, we're going to have food, we're going to have drinks, and there's raffles. It's all kind of stuff. Okay, babe? We are not playing. We're giving you all the goods. So scan that QR code right here so you can get in and get your tickets right now. Okay? I will see you guys Monday after Monday Night Raw because this is going to be a spooky Monday. It's a spooky Raw. It's going to be Halloween. I'm gonna put on makeup and one of my new wigs because I haven't worn it yet. I gotta mold my hair down though, child. So I may not put on no wig. I might even, I don't know. But anyways, y'all make sure y'all scan this QR code if you're gonna come to our Vibe and Paint event. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, and I'll see you guys Monday. Bye. Thank y'all so much for coming and being part of my show. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe on the channel. It really helps to get my content out there for everybody to see. And I feel like even though we're a wrestling channel, we talk about a little bit of everything over here when I go live. So make sure you guys follow me on my social media as well. All of my socials are the same at Sack Design TV 2. You can find me on Twitter, and you can find me on Instagram, and you can find me on Facebook if you're a little and you like Facebook. But don't forget to follow me and subscribe, and make sure you rate my videos and get that algorithm up to push it up so I can start being a little bit more professional, so I can start making some coins. Okay? I will talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.